Beautiful. Plaz, is there anything you want from the store?
I know this amazing little black market.
Perfect.
Wait, knows the place? Wonderful, we could use a tour guide.
I ate someone.
Okay, we'll have you stay hidden, but still able to tell us where to go.
I always think with my stomach as well, Plaz. Makes perfect sense. Let's go.
What was I gonna say? What was the third thing you guys wanted to do? I have calligraphy, comic books, and what?
Well, now black market.
Black market. But there was something else you guys said.
I don't remember exactly.
Calligraphy tools so that we can copy. We'll need books, but that'll be at the comic books place. We can get paper.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah. Plus, I have like a magic spell book already that I don't need any.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll add in as we do. Beautiful. We will head over to this one.
We're in the cave of shopping. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would be interested in possibly visiting like an armorer as well.
Okay.
I'm still wearing like basic leather, so.
Wait, am I still wearing that nasty? What was it?
You might be.
That's right. My thing is still I get off on sexually on pain and being humiliated.
That's why you have the points of exhaustion.
Yeah.
That's right. That's why you're there. Yeah. Actually, go ahead and re-roll though, because I don't believe you were in that at the end because you were doing because every time you left an area you swapped. So that was definitely prior to this, I thought. But re-roll
That happened.
Oh no, that's right. It happened when you knocked out. You passed out at the Trader's Burrow. At the Goblin Armor, dude. That's the Goblin Clother guy. That's right.
And then I brought him back, and that's where we got that line.
Right.
Why would you take it off first?
Right. Yeah, so I guess Gil, you're still in a mood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to find a dominatrix? We do need to teach the young man how it's done.
Is that kind of a kind of warrior?
It is.
Yes.
It's on the toughest battlefield that a man must face.
Man, when I grow up, I'm gonna be as tough as a dominatrix.
Yes, you are. Make sure to tell everybody you meet that's how you feel. I bet you 10 gold will find a lady like that at the comic book store, if I'm being completely honest.
Yes. Perfect. To the comic shop. Well, whatever we pass first. We'll just look at shops as we go.
Yeah, and if we see something interesting that strikes our fancy, we can...
Alchemy, pass. What's that over there? Chicken? They just sell chickens? It says Kentucky chickens. Weird. Don't know where that's from. What else do we see around here?
As you guys head around, you notice that in the inner walls of the fancier side of Clasp, at least on this end, right outside of the Trader's Burrow, there are about 4 major shopping locations or buildings of interest. The first is a catch-all. It almost looks as if it has initials AC. And then as you get closer, underneath it, in small kind of blocked out wooden lettering, it says actual clothes.
Interesting.
Not an armor. You don't need it.
Do they have like a window?
I'm still dressed like Evil Knievel, aren't I?
Yes, you are still dressed up like Evil Knievel.
I'll just look through the window to see if there's like armor in there or if it's actually just clothes.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check as you get close, stick your face in. Let's see what you see.
Yeah, if it's just clothes, I prefer to look like Evil Knievel.
I think I currently like whatever weird thing I'm wearing, even though I don't think I like whatever weird thing I'm wearing. Something that squishes my balls.
Yeah, it's
Natural one. I have no.
Your head in through the door, like through it.
There's
Yeah,
like
I'm just like staring at the wall. I'm like, man, I don't see anything in there. This place is empty. There's no clothes at all.
They should call this place front door. That's lame.
That's bullshit. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the false alarm. There's nothing here.
you guys pass it to the AC store because you listened to him. And the next one is tokens and figures.
Ooh.
Let's go there.
Here you see immediately what looks to be like a fly, kind of like just this like carved out of ebony stone of this fly that's just like, and it has this even buzz like sound as you get close and pass it by, and it's almost as if it's the door monitor as you walk in. It lets off a announcing that you have entered. If you walk in,
Yeah, I'll leave the zombies outside.
I'll follow Darth in.
you leave the zombies outside, and as you enter, it has this very kind of woody, musty like scene. There's wood chips and sawdust kind of covering the floor, not heavily, but enough that you could tell some natural carvings are done here. As you look at some of these figurines, you then see tokens, some lying next to it, others lying nearby. And how do you guys go about the room? I guess there's a miscellaneous of shelves and displays, but overall they all have different intriguing marks upon them.
I'm eagerly looking for Ranger Ted. I'm like rocking back and forth on my feet.
Okay. Give me an investigation as you're looking around for Ranger Ted.
All right. Oh my. At least it's not a nat 1.
Not bad. You know what you can add to that?
I'm not adding my d20 to that.
All right, fair.
You roll, and you don't find any Ranger Ted here.
Oh man, this place sucks. I like loudly shout that.
It echoes
Perhaps
back.
they have calligraphy tools. I need some supplies.
That's
It just echoes in
boring.
here. This
I just
place
asked
is
the guy
great.
to, like,
Great. You're boring. There seems to be no counter and no step.
Perfect. Just like that.
That voice just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, you heard echoing around from the random aisles that have this just high shelves. We're boring.
No, you're boring.
You
I
should
just-
borrowing.
I leave Bernie alone while he's arguing with nothing.
This is going to go on for quite a while, guys.
We'll leave you to it, Bernie. You get that echo.
The rest of you guys, do you interact with anything in the room?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for ink, but I don't know.
For what?
For ink.
Got it. Let me see something real quick. Give me a perception check as you look around this room.
I want to do an investigation too.
Sure.
At least I have a body.
Yeah, do that again.
You're nobody.
That's probably fine, actually.
I'm a star.
Yeah, can I do investigation instead of perception?
And doll. Yeah, you can.
Ooh, baby.
Gil, you look around and you notice one thing in tune is all the token pieces are as light as a feather.
They're perfectly weighted left. They're all so light. You could carry everything.
Smarty pants. Darth.
Ah, you just said I was smart.
Your pants. Darth, you, sir, as you look around, you notice that there's plenty of ink lying around. Some of it seems like it can hold a spell written with it. Others just seem to be fancy for calligraphy purposes. There is not a lot, but what you gather, if you were able to barter with anyone here, you'd probably be able to do 2 to 3 spells worth of this of the ribbon remaining before you.
Okay. I would. Can I do like an Arcana check to see if I can understand if there's like a magical way to buy stuff, or if I'm supposed to just like.
Give me an Arcana check.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, that's quite the bonus.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
You look and you notice that there's, as you kind of like are thinking into yourself, how do I do this transaction? A little sliver of rolled scroll just appears before you and opens itself up. As it does, it says in a kind of rhymey fashion. I'll type it out to you also. No, hold 1 sec.
Whack! No echo.
Okay, so it tells you in a riddle. Look at this and think it's worth. Leave and see what's missed. Or leave enough and get back what it is.
Okay. I grab all of the. I'll pick up the magical ink, so the 3 spells worth, and I'll put down. No, like 150 gold.
Damn it, man! That's a lot of gold for that.
I don't have any idea how much ink this fancy ink.
As you grab the ink and you put down the gold, you see that what was unbalanced is slowly finding a balance, and it goes higher than would be considered the median. As it does, you then see it slowly rising again, and you feel your pocket fill with whatever coin is considered the overage back to you.
Okay.
It seems as if it did accept a term. Now, you're bad at counting, but you're looking, and it definitely looks to be about less than half of what you intended to spend.
Okay. So I spent 75? Or
No, I said you're bad at counting.
Oh, sure.
It took all your money.
You spend 67 in total.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that's what we deserve. Yes, we deserve to lose our money. Put more down. Put more.
Do you have any pants? Pants!
We don't need pants where we're going.
No. Check AC.
It's
Yes,
closed!
we've seen the wall. That's very impressive.
I would have with you too.
Holy shit. This place is incredible. I look to Gil and I go, I bought all the magic ink I could. It's about 3 spells worth. If we're lucky, we can maybe find another place. If not, we should start thinking about, while we're walking, we can discuss if there's any spells you wanted to learn from me or any I wanted to learn from you.
Darth, can you give me
That's
a perception check, please?
Sure can. It's going to be +0, but that's never stopped me before. 3.
Can Bernie give me a perception at disadvantage?
I sure can. I'll just roll normal. Oh my god.
Ooh, yeah. You know what you can add to that?
You guys have any
Yeah.
other business here, or do you leave?
think so.
I think that Bernie would have gotten bored now with going back and forth with the shopkeeper, and he would do one more look to see, because it said like statues and stuff, right?
Yeah, there's plenty of statues and figurines.
He would look to see if he could find like a cool looking figurine.
There is a figurine of a lion. a goat, an elephant, a dog, an owl, a griffin, and a fly.
Oh, the griffin. How much for the griffin?
Oh, do I hear him yell that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you just gotta put money down, and then if it's too much, they give it back to you. And I don't know how it works the other way.
And if you get how much to get bum fucked by the griffin?
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
Oh god.
It might be free, depending how you ask.
I would pick up the griffin, and I don't know. I don't know how much this is. I'm a kid. Like I put down
How much value is it to you?
like 20 gold.
Done.
Okay. And then do you take the griffin?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, something's gonna be missing on your person.
Oh no.
He doesn't have any.
Nothing
He
came
doesn't have
back.
pants on. He walks out.
He's like, I have nothing now. It took everything.
Let's see what's pretty got. Yeah, sure. Okay. We'll do a trade. Yeah, Bernie, something does leave your person, but in exchange, you do get your item.
Oh no. I could have put more gold down. I'm so scared. What did I lose?
I don't know. That's for you to figure
I'm
out.
not losing my immovable rod. I just got this thing.
Oh my god. My ring disappeared.
Did it?
Oh, what was your ring?
His genie
My-
ring?
No,
it
it was
ring around.
yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Missed with it every time you try to use it. I don't think he'll miss it too much.
that's okay. You still have your fireball staff, so we're cool.
True.
Yeah. We're still 3 fireballs.
Yes, fireballs.
As you
unite.
guys
We're still-
leave the store, you see a sign say closed behind you. Don't come back! Come back!
All right, I'll be. Let me know if
It's
you get more ink.
confusing. It sounded like you just said come back.
Oh, I love not being welcome anywhere.
No, that guy's cool. He likes us, dude.
Yes.
As you guys go
Wait,
off to
what?
the next door, you hear goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
That's just.
You see Plasma going, guys, there's like this dude named Patrick that runs a shady business. You interested? He's just around this corner, down this alley, and probably into some mischievous things.
Sure.
Doesn't sound
You
like a
think-
comic book shop, but I like mischievous things.
Do you think he's
Oh
got
man.
Did I say Patrick? I think that's the one.
yeah. Do you think he's got ink or corpses?
Whoa. I'm excited to find out with you, man.
We'll find out now.
He brings you
Whoa.
into a
Whoa,
small little
baby.
alleyway. As you're walking through the alleyway, he pauses you guys and goes, "Wait here. I just gotta squeeze in for a bit." And you see him just shove his body into like a wall, and he slowly oozes into the tiniest little crack. And you hear him kind of talk on the other side. And then you see his body slowly retracting, and then I told him we were outside. And you as you witness some of the wall open up as if it was just enough to serve as a drive-through. You see a carrot top head individual, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, Plaz? It's been a minute. I'm Patrick, guys. Hey, nice to meet you." He's a Haragon.
Oh
That's a funny
man!
folk.
And I try to get like one of those
Throws his
fancy
soft
high
paw
five
up.
things.
He gets like he does like this weird little knuckle soft thing. He even does like this that gives you like a finger massage because he's like very puffy because he has bunny hands, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, Even the hardest slap gives a good satisfying sound, but it's all soft paw. And he's just like,
A
man,
puff.
welcome to Patrick's Special Items of the Day. You guys look like, ooh, this kid right here, he points at Bernie. Looks like he can use any and all of what I got to offer. We got finger blades, glass
Wow.
cutters, listening cones, tar paper, and wrist sheaths. And if you behave, I might have a little something special.
Whoa, finger blades, guys! Oh my god, could you imagine me with finger blades?
That sounds very dangerous. Let's get
Yes.
5.
Only one
Yep.
set. You know, these special items come individual. Unless I say they come as a pair, which I didn't. So unfortunately, one.
What is it? What
Mr.
does it
Patrick?
Oh, the finger blades? You've never seen... Well, let me just show you. Designed specifically after my own. You see little bunny claws pop out. And he's like, these are the finger blades in action, just modified to my own hand. And he goes, do you see that? And as you all look, each of you give me a perception check with advantage because he's pointing it out to you.
Nice.
Oh, I
Ooh,
had
baby,
a
we're
20
good.
there.
We are great.
Hold on.
We're still just staring at him.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're just looking at him. He's like, look over there. And we're like, okay, we see you.
Yeah.
What a display.
He pulled his
Those are
hand
so
back
shiny.
and you see that he has Bernie's Fire Staff, Darth's Arcane Grimoire, and Gil's Amulet of Health. Immediately, you guys don't even notice, but he holds it in his hands and he's like, I mean, you might have had them secured with some sort of string or attachment or lock or strap, and let's just say my finger blades slice right through without you even realizing.
Wow.
Hey, give back my staff!
Of course,
love how you
I was simply
look half my health.
demonstrating. He hands you back all of them. And when he hands you the amulet, he had cut in the chain or rope or whatever it is you were using as the neck piece, and he points out, you might want to tie a knot on that, as he hands it back to you for a
Oh,
necessary repair.
That's so unnecessarily damaging to my goods. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I just wanted to demonstrate exactly how quiet they are. They allow you to cut and snip and grab the tiniest of things with precision and quietly. Adamantine nails. They're not so good for close combat as they're really only a quarter inch, if that, but they are great for those quick hands. Loud
Ooh.
crowds, easy bags to muster.
You.
Imagine the amount of belts you can slice without even anyone noticing.
you
Yeah,
want it
but
to-
brother told me stealing is bad.
I
Interesting.
don't bother with brothers. I have 22 of them and 13 sisters. I tell you, the entire lot, all bad business.
Okay.
Hey,
What else you got? What else you got?
Patrick, I am in need of paper, and it does say paper. What kind of paper is
Well,
the
I do have
Very
this
sturdy.
magnificent tar paper. However, it is one side peelable sheet and the other side sticky tar. One can use it with a glass cutter and combo to, say, break something and keep it together, or, I don't know, dampen a noise in which would normally be breached. Baby, say goodnight. You want to say goodnight? You know what it is. It's a mark.
Hello.
Say goodnight.
Howdy.
Hello.
Howdy,
Yes,
partner.
Good night.
Say it's been a
Good
while.
night.
Good to see you. Okay. Take that out of your mouth.
Good night.
Good night.
Come with me.
After.
It's awesome.
Yeah, after.
I don't see how tar paper would be useful for our spells.
It absolutely
What do you
wouldn't.
think?
I would not even suggest such a thing, but I would say, let's say you were breaking and entering, needed to stop that creek. This is the stuff for you. A listening cone would even help you. Put it against the wall and it amplifies the ambiance 3 times. I don't know what the times means or what 3 even has to do with it, but that's what they tell me, and it works. The
How
glass cutter
sticky
is straightforward.
If I were to adhere it to a person's skin,
Rip
and it's
off
were
any and
to
all potential porings, or maybe silent a cracked knuckle or a broken chest bone. I can't really think of any other great uses of it on a person other than tarring them. It'd be really nuisancey.
I have 2 thoughts. One, kick me, put it on the back of Dro. He'll never see it coming. The other, what if I just wanted to attach it to my genitals?
Oh, no.
I would say
Ew.
both are very plausible.
All right, not genital, just chest hair then. How would it do on my nipples?
Are you looking to leave it or remove it shortly after?
Shortly after.
If you want it to dry all the way through, you just gotta put it on and blow on it for at least 2 hours until it's fully hardened. You should feel a pinch on the area in which it's attached to, because as it hardens, it shrinks, also shrinking anything it's attached to if it's capable. The more you encompass, the shrinkier it gets. And then when you rip it right off, I really don't know what would happen, but I'm curious.
I want to know. How much?
Well, you should take 2. And in this case, I saw more than 1. Yes, I'll hold up.
Open it.
1 for each nipple.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
I
in
have
great condition after this.
Bernie's just gonna look at Darth and be like, "What's wrong with him?"
This to me, this is not worse or better than any of the other weird things I've seen him do. So
Give me a quick second. I'll take him to bed.
No problem.
yeah,
You guys, he has multiple. Do you want in on this?
no.
No.
What? It could rip off your nipple.
That sounds terrible.
Pain like that you can't get every day.
That's
I could.
that's true.
It's
Just
not a
imagine.
selling point.
Just imagine the horror and pain. And what would you even look like without nipples?
Bloody?
Yes, probably. I've never cut off a nipple of someone before. You know, this might be a fun technique next time we're in a fight. We should try it.
Well, why don't we just put them on, and then maybe tomorrow morning when you wake up, you can rip them off.
Excellent. I love that idea. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to tomorrow.
Yes, I'm sure you'll
As
feel
long as it's
the
not
same
too
way.
expensive.
I'm sure you'll feel the same way about it tomorrow as you do right now. There's one thing I know about Gil. It's that he's consistent from day to day.
If he sleeps on it, he'll really enjoy it tomorrow.
I can't imagine me not enjoying it. It's gonna be exhilarating.
In fact, Gil, would you say, even if tomorrow morning you are adamant that you don't want them ripped off, should we still rip them off anyway?
Oh, yes. In fact, please wait until I'm screaming for you not to. That will be the best.
All right, I'll have Viz do it. But he was into that kind of thing.
It's gonna be great. Every day I'm gonna start with full exhaustion and half health.
I don't know. This one, maybe we actually won't be able to take it off. Like maybe it'll be still on.
Do you guys have interest in more of these thefty items?
I don't know. I guess it depends what they are, but I'm not really a sneaky guy, so.
Yeah, me neither. I'm feeling like we should probably move on to the next shop, but these are pretty cool.
I mean, Bernie has the dexterity to do all of it. I just don't know that he would be like a
Into
thief
it?
type. Yeah.
Do we want to just ask the shopkeep when he comes back if he happens to be a fan of Ranger Ted and has any copies?
Yeah. Or know where to
Everyone's
get
just-
some.
Yeah, ooh, that's a good question. Where would we go? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we get directions.
Because he lives here. Presumably. He lives in a wall, and he's a bunny man. But...
You live here, right? No, not just in the wall. You've never exited your...
Oh, you
you
commute. I see. You live somewhere else, and you drive into work for your store, and then you drive back home.
It would be interesting. In this world, people can telecommute. So they literally just teleport in. That's their telecommute.
Yeah, if they're high enough level or they've got enough money to pay something.
Yeah.
I mentioned
The
a
poor
peasant
people
isn't-
still have to sit in traffic.
Yeah, I mentioned that the peasants aren't telecommuting.
Traffic on the teleporters.
There would be if it's like a
Wait
teleportation
behind
circle.
3 people. Damn these wizards.
There'd have to be someone like watching the teleportation circle so that like people aren't just like standing in it when other people are coming through.
That's right.
It'd be like a
That's the
traffic
best.
cop, but for teleportation.
Yeah,
You
Sure,
just,
every
like,
once in a while.
hourglass to force move
Finish your
them.
coffee or step out of the teleportation circle. Other people need to use the teleportation
It's like
circle.
this teleport circle's closed. Someone spilled their orange juice everywhere, all over it. We gotta clean it up.
Sticky on arrival.
Yeah,
Warning,
sticky.
on arrival.
Down for maintenance.
Someone
So-
didn't get off
How
the
much for the top
teleporting
paper?
portal soon enough. Two people
Right.
merged together.
There'd be a lot of problems. So, Patrick seems to sell the thievery side of black market items, from what you're picking up.
Yeah,
It's
I'd be
learning
interested
from the-
in learning about the wrist sheath, though.
The wrist sheath is great because you get to hide things. And he puts his own hand up, and you see that it looks like it's just a basic bracer wrap. And then a dagger pops out, and he hides it again. With a quick flick of the hand, it just pops and pops back in, and it's a full-size dagger. You could even throw it after. You can hold a total of 2 for reloading generations, but 3 you often stab or cut yourself on practice.
Could I replace the dagger with something else?
What do you have in mind?
I pull out my 4-speed.
Ooh.
Yes, that would be small enough to fit in the compartment. Though, I don't know what that does. Are you playing marbles, perhaps?
Oh no, it like explodes when I throw it, man. It's crazy.
You just do that elsewhere.
We intend to.
Yeah. How much for the wrist sheath?
Ah. Luckily for me, it's part of my natural heritage to be able to make these easily. I'll give it to you for 5 gold.
Done.
He hands it to you.
How much for
Uh,
Do you
that?
mind attaching the top paper to my chest for me?
I would be delighted.
Oh,
Yeah.
Excellent.
this guy's a freak.
This is going to be 10 silver. Are you okay with this transaction? Before we begin, there are no redemptions for this paper usage.
Take the money and attach them to my nipples.
He takes them and he gets the paper and it's just like boom, boom, boom. And it feels so good because his paws are so soft and furry and comforting as he's rubbing it in. You get this like real furry-esque kind of issue going on. You got problems as it's like overly enthusiastic. And it's on you. You
Quick
slowly, probably within 5 to 10 minutes, feel it's shrinking, the tar itself, and slowly kind of gripping your chest, almost as if it's making a little, like kind of wearing a corset, making it harder to breathe, as it's really kind of forcing whatever it has a grasp onto into a tighter, smaller aspect. Darth,
My
your
God.
question?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, does this feel too good? Right? Isn't he supposed to like stuff that?
It's
Feels
getting
good.
there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's getting
man.
there. As it shrinks further and further, it's gonna unfortunately get interesting.
Oh, I had questions, but I'm having a hard time thinking straight.
Oh yeah.
Bernie, read my mind and tell him my questions about the city.
Do you know?
Ranger Ted.
Yeah,
Where?
a couple things. Yeah. Do you know
Ranger
anything?
Ted! Oh, I love
Start
those
telling
adventure
as well.
comics. You'd probably find that with in a black marketplace, maybe Sebastian. Quinn usually keeps around the odd things like a ghillie suit. I don't know what he seems. I don't know who's gonna buy one of those. Anyways, Sebastian might have a couple that aren't listed. I'm talking out of code sequences never seen.
What?
I've seen them, so I can't say they've never been seen. But you know, he lends me a trade once in a while as a placeholder. Otherwise, comics and books is probably where you're gonna want to go.
Oh my god, do you think he has misprints?
So
Oh
you're saying
my God.
Sebastian has the good stuff, but the other place might have more general books and stuff that
we
we
must
need
see
to.
Well,
both.
making books probably gets the circulated season of Ranger Ted. But if you're looking for anything beyond that, it's going to be tough to come by. Sebastian might have a hidden gem or two.
Nice.
I think Sebastian sounds a lot like a cool guy's name. I bet him and I have similar interests. We should head there.
He says he's seen time that no one would ever believe in. So I guess it's up to you to decide.
I don't know. Something about his name.
Thanks, Patrick.
Sounds really
Patrick. Before we go,
good.
could you put the sheath on me, man? Like it's so hard to put on one-handed.
Of course. As he goes and starts handling your arm, give me a con save.
Oh, is he still got
It
the
feels
fucking
so
daggers
good when
on?
he fondles you.
He's gonna tickle you. It's a con save for being tickled. I know.
Oh,
You
Bernie's good.
immediately feel this tingling sensation across your wrist as his soft, furry hands come into contact with you. You imagine that he alone, with just his touch, can sway someone's emotions. As you kind of shrug it off, at least it's comforting, and the wrist sheath is on. There you go. Looks great on you.
Sweet.
And you just
I
slip
immediately
that bead into this little spot here and do this wrist action, and it'll come right out. Be careful with it. I don't know how fast it'll fling a smaller object than a dagger.
Sweet. I'm gonna put a little pebble in it instead, and then like practice and shoot it at the wall.
Okay, go for it. Give me a sleight hand.
Just for a quick description. So right now I am wearing what's essentially a banana hammock, a leather banana hammock, and 2 pieces of paper on my chest.
Yeah.
I'm wearing chaps, right? Chaps too, so my
Yeah.
butt's showing. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. People don't think that's weird when I walk around town?
You know, this place is very open, and they might
Okay,
look
cool.
at you, but no one's stopping you. No one wants to get near you.
Is it
Good to know,
weird?
good to know.
Is he
And
getting
there's
any
a weird
weird looks
kid walking
walking
around
with a
with them.
kid?
Yeah, it's super
Oh,
odd.
yeah, I'm
but
with a kid,
people
too.
know that they're
I'm
also
dressed
walking
as
with
Evil
undead.
Knievel.
Yeah, as with a bunch of undead, a necromancer, and a super high gnome. And you guys are all talking with gnomocracy in mind. And the dude who's playing bagpipes. You guys look like a circus.
We're a good combo. I like this team.
All right.
Okay, sorry, you rolled a 10 on sleight of hand.
Oh, got it. It works. It's gonna take some practice. It's like using a web shooter for the first time.
Sweet.
Yeah, what sort of hand movements did you do?
Yeah.
I did like the whole like Spider-Man thing.
Like the Tobey
Yeah,
Maguire one?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes. Go, Webs, go!
It's too dark in here. I turned on the camera to illustrate, but yeah, you know, the 2 fingers back.
Nice. Well, thank you for directing us, Patrick. We're gonna go to Darth. Which store was it?
Sebastian's. Oh my god, man. Pull it together.
I can't. Oh! I think I finish. I think I'm gonna finish at some point, and then I'll just sit down. I'm just gonna take a quick break here, guys. Very good. No, I'll wait till we get to Sebastian's, and then I'll do it there.
Gross.
Yeah.
He's got this guy fucking edging along with us.
As you guys, I assume you guys want anything else here? That's it.
I think we decided the sheath and those 2 tar
Got it.
papers.
Yep.
That was
Because
it.
we just wanted to find where the rest of the Ranger Ted shit was.
It's
Got it.
very cool stuff, though. Very cool.
You guys head to the.
If we had a rogue, it would all be gone.
Yeah, that's true.
As you guys head over to the little comic section, you see what looks to be a small adobe building that has a very fairly wide berth of selections covering all kinds of topics, and then you see specifically in the corner Ranger Ted, season 13. Here.
My God.
I run over to it.
As
then-
you do. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, and I would like immediately try to grab it to start trying to thumb through it.
No, there's a ton of different ones. As you
Read it
get
out
to the
loud.
wall, there as you get to the wall, there's at least 32 different front covers.
Jeez, I'm crow.
Can I do a perception on any that I don't already have?
Sure.
That's crazy. Just buy
Oh
'em
well,
all.
I don't have.
Buy 'em.
I have very few of them now because I left them with that genie, and that fucking genie is no longer my guy. Fuck.
Get all of them
You
if you
lost that
can.
story,
Every
Gina.
episode, we should just read one more.
Yeah.
Every session.
No pressure, Alex.
Got you. I got some prepared. I don't have the
Oh, yeah.
artwork, but I got the whole plot of the comic and everything ready for you.
I will just start grabbing them at willy nilly.
Okay. Well, weren't you going to give me a perception?
I still have not all rocks are for touching. If you want that one.
No, thank you. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay, I put it back in my. Damn. Nowhere to hold it.
I like to imagine you just like have a backpack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go.
I mean, but like or not. You know what I mean? Like you just got like.
Most of my things are always in my ring. I keep them in my genie bottle.
Oh
My genie
yeah. Never mind then. You probably. Somehow you having a ring is even worse. Makes the.
bottle. Oh yeah. Where do I wear the ring?
Oh no. Take it back.
Oh,
It's
man,
a ring.
sorry.
It's a ring. I don't see a ring.
Say psych.
Oh, it's on my biggest finger. Mm.
As you look
His toe.
around, Bernie, with an 11, you immediately see episode 12, The Echoes of Time, and episode 27, The Curse of the Feywild. On the cover, you see that the synopsis of it goes over Ranger Ted episode 12, Echoes of Time. Ranger Ted investigates a series of mysterious disappearances in a remote village. He discovers that a powerful time rift caused by the misuse of a chronomancy spell is pulling villagers into different eras. Ted must navigate the complexities of time travel to rescue the villagers and seal the rift. The hard topics covered in this are chronomancy and time manipulation.
Is that like
Then-
plane walking? Oh my god!
Episode
have that one.
27, The Curse of the Feywild.
Yeah.
And your other, because you're a kid, you only have two hands, so you have to, read them as you grab them. So episode 27, The Curse of the Feywild. The synopsis of it is, while exploring a mystical forest, Ranger Ted and Hoot accidentally step into the Feywild, a parallel dimension teeming with magical creatures and treacherous landscapes. They must find a way to escape before they fall victim to the whims of the capricious Fey. The hard topics are Fey and its dangers.
Get him
I
both.
need them both.
I'm laying down in the corner after having jizzed myself. What titles are they? Which ones?
In this one he fights Faye, and in this one, time.
He fights time? We've traveled through time.
Well, he doesn't
Wait,
fight it,
wait.
but he like has to go through time.
As do we all.
Yes. Time is kind of something we all have to go through.
I don't think I explained it very well.
I'm sure the prose makes up for it.
It's just a book about Ranger Ted getting older.
Yeah, it's literally like damn.
I feel like that's the final episode.
That's great. Fighting time. That's really good. Get that
Like-
one.
it's like-
I feel my age.
It's like damn, my back hurts this morning.
Great. That's chapter 1.
Darth, go ahead and give me a perception check as you check out the rest of the titles.
Fine if not. Can it be a investigation?
Sure.
It's fine if it's not. I just one is
Sure.
much better. One is much better than the other one. Is the reason I'm asking.
Totally fine. I hope you guys are like listening to these odd themes that seem oddly familiar.
Oh yeah, they do. I like
The themes of the books, yes.
So far, Ranger Ted is a very wise person. Let me say, they've been through some shit.
I'm pretty sure we've already been through the Curse of the Feywild. We just noped out of it.
Yeah.
Let's stand up. Want to join them?
Oh,
I'm able to stand up, guys. I'm coming. I'm coming. I am. I'll be there in just moments.
You got like what is that?
but
shit
we go to
called
sleep.
when you're too pain. When you're in too much pain. Anyways, Darth and Gilroy, because you guys are all supporters of Ranger Ted. These are the other titles in which I will humor.
Yes.
Episode 3, The Enchanted Forge. Episode 8, The Shattered Veil. Episode 15, The Arcane Labyrinth. Episode 19, The Dragon's Hoard. Episode 24, The Infernal Bargain. And episode 31, The Crystal Cavern.
We've hit the jackpot. Grab them all. Let's go. I mean, let's buy them, and then we go.
Are there any other? This is not Sebastian's. This is the regular comic book store.
This is this is like the basic comic book store.
Cool. Yeah, then that's fine.
These are the episodes they have stacks of that all the other ones are currently out of stock.
Okay.
And this is
Can I
season
just ask the
13.
shopkeep if he has ink or blank paper?
You see a tiefling. He looks at you and he has glasses that are sitting on literally he has two horns that go low enough in loop that they're holding his glasses instead of his glasses being hooked to his ears. They're hooked to the horns. And he's just like, yes, I do have paper. How much do you need?
Well, I have 2. I need more. 100 pages.
Tight. Give me a con save.
They're very
it's like
tight.
It's like when you put like the pour strips.
Yeah.
They're
They shrivel. They shrivel.
Yeah.
They're ultra tight.
As he hands you the 100 pages, the weight feels intense because where your nipples are, your muscles are being squeezed right there. So your hands are like, but it's a new sense of pain that you like. So you're like, this is perfect. Holding the paper is like a wavering, like ee-oo of pain as it goes back and forth and weight and trivialness.
It's so stretching. It's stretching the skin good. Never mind
You can
that.
just take that free of charge. I don't imagine you'd be able to reach into your pockets for any forms of payments.
Oh, thank you. And as I walk away, I just try and get calligraphy supplies.
You got it. Darth, I would allow you to pick 3 more episodes to actually check out if you wish. And Bernie, are you checking those 2 out, or are you exchanging them for 2 others?
I would exchange one of them.
Okay,
I
so
think
just
I would
tell me the
keep Echoes
episode
of
number.
Ooh, don't care about time.
Okay,
No,
so
I'm keeping the Echoes of Time. I
Got
don't
it.
care
So
about
you
the
wanna
Curse of the
keep 12.
Feywild.
Okay, so you
Feywild.
keep 12,
Feywild.
and what do you exchange it for? And then after that, Darth can choose 3.
The Infernal Bargain.
You got it. 24.
Nice.
And then Darth.
Okay. Shattered Veil, Arcane Labyrinth. Yeah, I'll do the first 3.
Okay,
So
Nice.
Enchanted Forge as well.
you got it. I will provide those to you most likely. A few of them mañana, and then the rest probably by Saturday, because I do want to add the artwork to them for full effect. Otherwise,
Cool.
yes. So season 13 has a total of 32 episodes so far. And then I'm slowly trying to build a backlog. Since I chose season 13, I realized that I put myself into a larger hole. But there's a lot lost, so
And then there's the reboot.
super epic episodes from older seasons. Yeah, obviously there's a theme in all the names to very, very real experiences. So we'll see what you can glean as Bernie. All your chances of failure now arriving to you in a form of no knowledge. This is not you living through the life of an afterlife, but reading through them instead.
Nice.
Anything else you guys are searching for beyond Ranger Ted while you are here? Well, you got
think
paper. at least.
Oh, you got paper, yeah.
Yeah. They calligraphy supplies. Where you got ink, I got paper. That's
You got 100
basically what we need.
pages. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this
let's
is
go
like
see
a full book. This is a full bookstore, right?
yeah, pretty much. I mean, it feels that way so far.
Can I
You want to look
see
for
if I
magic
can
books,
find
spell books?
something on performing?
Oh,
Ooh. Whoa.
that's such a good
Smart.
idea.
I mean, intelligence
smart.
check. As a child, you're not the best at topics, so let's see where you put yourself behind this
Learning.
instruction.
Yeah.
That's such a good point. I get lost in Barnes Noble all the time.
You're looking at the fiction section. Whoa, baby!
Oh,
My God.
holy
So-
shit!
Bernie, we should have brought you to the bookstore sooner.
You look
Hey,
up, Bernie, and you are like, they have Ranger Ted. They have to have something about performance, and you don't really know like how big the word performance is, but you somehow fall upon the art, and you're like, that's short enough, and you just follow it. You're like, that has to be where the best stuff is, and you follow them to the art section, and as you do, there just happens to be a book in this current era called "The Recall of Performance." And it has a
Ooh.
little kind of young, not a boy, but a woman with short hair similar to your style. So imagine like a gender bender of Bernie. And she's surrounded by this blue flame. And that's what allures you to the book, is that the book itself, when you touch it, almost moves in your hands, but has a blue tint of movement across the cover, as it almost gives you this holographic like twist of this individual doing a ballerina like twirl upon one toe, surrounded by these blue flames following them like living will-o-wisps of shadows.
Whoa. Guys! I like grab the book and just like hold it over my head for them, which I think puts it almost at eye level for Darth.
It is a newest print, and it is produced by A. Lanier.
Darth, Gil, can we get?
Huh? Yes. What is that? What is that you're holding?
I'm still holding it over my head, and you just see
Written by Lenny.
the art of recall of performance.
Performance. We'll go to the dominatrix next. Don't you worry.
Well, I'm
What's
gonna buy
for?
it.
You got it.
I think
you
it's about performance. I'd like kind of trip over the word performance.
Like circus performing, dancing.
I shrug. I think
It's
so.
a clever idea. I think that's a grand maneuver. Always worth education. Books are always valuable.
Well, what I was thinking is like on the last one, we were kind of like inventing it right before, and maybe this book can help us like come up with new performances before.
It's a good idea.
Wonderful idea. You know, my parents always said invest, invest, invest. And they talked about some housing and whatnot. But I always say books are where you invest your money. Always in paper. Things that burn with energy.
Well, I like burning.
And we invest in this book here. Recasting the performance. Recalling the... It's a performance book. It's got to be good.
I'm going to basically perform my way up to the register to buy it.
Okay. And how does that look?
I'm like doing like gymnastic kind of moves on the way there and
Okay.
spins.
Beautiful. He's like, that is quite in tune with what you're purchasing, and I guess a bit of action comic on the side. Quite intriguing. These are
Sports
great episodes, by the way, young man. What do you hope to glean from them?
Well, I'm hoping that they're super awesome. Yeah.
That
And then
is
this thing
grand.
I'm hoping is also super awesome.
You know, the Recall of Performance is our most recent item, written by Lanier himself. Have you heard of him?
Why? I think I've heard the name. Why have I heard the name? Tell me why I know the name. Was he in a Ranger Ted?
You know, some say that it is based off of his adventures, and they just put a synonym or something like that, where it's someone else's name in place. But imagine Ranger Ted is Lanier. How awesome would that be?
Oh my god. It's a cinnamon. Yeah.
I love cinnamon.
Pseudonym. Synonym's good. It does sound quite tasty.
But I would say your curiosity means you probably have heard of Sebastian.
The name keeps coming up. Is he a cinnamon too?
I think he's a grandma.
He's a cinnamon
is he a
mover.
dominatrix?
Oh no.
He is absolutely providers of matrices in some way, but I don't know about the doming part. I'll inquire. That is interesting rumor you provide.
We taught him the word. If you're
I'm
wondering
sure
how,
it's
if you're wondering
not
how he
true at
learned it,
all.
Yeah, and one day
Right.
I'm gonna be as strong as a dominatrix.
he is. We all believe in him.
He will be.
Then I would start investing in more elasticity in your arrangement. Though you're doing a great job with the leather, you're going to want it to stretch a bit more. With fine use, of course.
Bernie is just very confused. He like looks down at his like leather. And
I think he means you got to put on some weight, and then your clothes it'll be like stretchier. It'll be tighter.
Makes sense.
Okay.
You'll be
Okay.
more
and that
powerful when you're bigger. You know.
sounds good, guys. Man, I'm lucky to have you guys.
Yep.
Should have
Well,
loaded these
that'll
large
be
no.
580 gold.
Holy shit.
Let me check my other.
Hold on.
banana hammock.
I go out into the street and I reach into Viz's gut, like through his like a hole in his armor, like a piggy bank kind of, and I pull out a 580 gold and I walk over.
That's great.
I just-
there are some
I just
very
as
unique
a-
fantasy maggots growing there. Go
I
ahead.
just, as a kid, assume that you're gonna pay, so I just start like walking out of the shop. Like, thank you.
They notice that someone returns before Bernie leaves, thankfully, with a very strew of messy money as the gold coin is about to be tossed onto the podium in which the tender is. He immediately casts his prestidigitation over it, as it not only cleans you, Darth, but also the money swiftly, and even throws a little parfum in the air like cinnamon.
Ooh.
I will allow you a 10 refunded cut for your statured bluntness. He's almost kind of oddly rewarding you for how you just straight up boldly went and grabbed stinky fucking money and brought it into his staff. Without a question, without a heads up, without any, you looked determined, and he understood that you were paying the man. So he took it at a discount and gave you 10 gold back as a refund for he was just impressed. Let's just call it as that.
Bernie pops his head back in and goes, "Thank you, Mr. Bookman."
I will have more of season 13, and rumors are 14's coming soon.
I'll be back.
We will. Be
And then I
back.
pop out. And then you just see me sit down. Like, is there a curb or anything?
Sure, there's a fair, amount of seating, as it definitely looks to be a common area. Imagine it to be like a small quad.
Still need to go to Sebastian's.
Yeah.
I'll just start reading one of the Ranger Teds while I'm waiting for them to come
Joe,
out.
give me
I'll say
a
right
contact as
on.
you exit the building.
You can write on Viz's back.
Oh, good.
Oh, sweet.
No, I learned
Yeah.
something today.
Bernie
Did
will
you see
climb
the
up there
trick
so he can just
pulled?
like read while like Viz walks him there.
You got it.
Doc, do you know
Which one are
Presto
you?
as well?
Which one are you synopsing real quick, and I'll drop a little descriptor of.
The Echoes of Time.
Okay, I already told you that one. So.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh wait,
then
actually, just kidding. I could tell you more about it.
Doc, do you know Presto?
Yes.
Did you see the trick that he pulled?
The one that made it less stinky.
And it
So-
smelled like cinnamon.
Ah, yes. I cast Presto on Vicini's helmet.
Got it.
Right? We don't have to be around a stinky snake all the time. It's a choice.
We
So-
were picking.
Bernie, I'm gonna give you this one free because you're a super fan, but after you have to start rolling for burnout, just because you're a kid and reading a lot is not your forte. But Ranger Ted encounters an
I like the
advanced and
pictures.
mysterious race known as the Four, who claim to be from the future. The Four have traveled back in time to prevent a cataclysmic event that could destroy the world. The opening scene. Ted is patrolling the outskirts of a location listed on the comic as Eldoria when he witnesses a strange celestial event. As you speed through to the second chapter of this comic, basically, or section, First Contact, Ted initially warily engages in a cautious dialogue with the leader of the Four, named Xylara. And then you skip ahead. You skip chapter 3, even though it says the warning. You're like, there's a warning. I have to see what happens after the warning because the warning is just going to tell me what's going to happen. And I need to know what's already going to happen because then it's just going to warn me. So, boom. You skip straight to number 4, the Four's abilities. Ted learns about the unique abilities of the Four, which include advanced technology and futuristic magic. Xylara demonstrates their power, blending futuristic gadgets with powerful spells. Then you skip ahead past the mission. You already know there's a mission. Then there's a journey you already know, and then the climax. But then there's the opening scene. So which one do you go for? The climax
Bernie,
or the
Don't
closing
forget
scene?
to read the actual words. Pictures are great, but the words are where the story is.
I go right to the climax.
You go to the climax. They finally reach the location of the Chrono Crystal, only to find it guarded by a powerful sorcerer bent on using it for their own gain. Ted and the Four engage in an epic battle, combining their strengths to defeat the unnamed sorcerer to secure the crystal, or so they hope.
Whoa. Oh my god, I need number 16. Also, guys, hey, can we get something cinnamon flavored?
Presto cinnamon flavored helmet, all right there.
No, I'm thinking like
Just lick it.
haven't you seen the signs for like the Chosen's churros? That would be so good.
That would be amazing if there were chosen churros down here in class.
Could be. I heard
Let's
they're
grab a
really.
cup. Why not?
All right, on the way to, if we see any churro places on the way to Sebastian's, we'll stop and get some churros.
It's a deal.
Or literally any food, because we can make it taste like cinnamon.
That's a good point. How about a rock?
No, guys, it's gotta be churros.
Churros it is. We don't want to disappoint our
There's
young
like
friend.
there's like a prestidigitation where you get to make trademarked smells and tastes.
That's right. Nobody else
It's like
can do it. They have to
it's
pay
like
you.
it's like Diet Coke.
Intellectual property.
Yeah, it's like IP the spell.
I love that.
Love it. So, as you guys continue on, where are you guys heading next?
Trying to find Sebastian's,
Sebastian.
and if we
Yeah.
see a
Got
churro
it.
place, we stop by.
Got it. As you guys begin to head out looking for Sebastian, you all smell the air. Oh, there's that sweet sugariness that you have never discovered nor tasted before, yet it smells like a churro. As you come around the corner, you see Leviathan churros. Only here, brought to you from Van Quee. On the other side of a small
Whoa.
little booth, it looks like a garbage pan that has the lid upside down, sizzling with just the spices of the unique sugar blend and cinnamon. And then he has these weird kind of like puff sticks, and he tosses them in there. And as he does, you see that the sugar attaches to it, almost as if it was a creature of a living being, dominating over it and chewing away the puffy parts, creating a small, thin churro.
No,
He goes, "Hey!" As you notice, there's a giant standing behind this trash can looking bin. And he has his foot down on a heavy plate that seems to be bolted and attached to the base of the bin, as the bin has this weird shake and shiver from below. He goes, "You're awfully small, but I think one of my medium sizes ought to feed the lot. You interested? I brought this
I
straight from
leap off of
Banquet."
Viz and try to like land right in front to be like, yeah.
All right, that's going to be 20 gold.
what?
Well, you see,
Reaching the
they
biz.
are 5 gold from Van Quee, but the cost to go on the ship is 7, and then the additional import is 2, and then I have to give up a barrel of churros to the frost giants that live here, because they're a bunch of bullies. And then the city of Class Mayor loves them so much that I have to make him pay me a higher tax, so technically that doesn't matter for you, but I add that to the price anyways. Gives me a bit of coffer. So it ends up at 20, you see.
Yeah. Whatever. We're rich. Darth, come on, man. Pay the guy. Let's get him.
Oh, 5 of them. Wonderful. I'll take 100
love
gold
your
and you get a
attitude,
discount
Bernie.
because I'll give you 6 instead.
Yes.
Okay.
Might I ask, how many sales have you made today? And how many of them to young children who steal money from their parents?
Well, I actually sell them to drunk people at the tavern because I tell them it'll sober them up. And I guess
Genius.
it does after about a dozen of them.
Okay, well, we've got 6, so
Oh, absolutely. I'm just saying, I don't sell to children as often, but I imagine it'd be a good idea. I'm so large. This one, I'm surprised you're not afraid of someone my size.
Oh man, we fought bigger people than you, dude. Come on. Give it.
I hand him one of the churros.
Are
we
any of you
fought-
guys native of Van Quee? Outside of being from that little tribe, but like, have you guys, like, any of you guys been? Well, actually, none of you guys would be. Gil, where are you from? You're from Lesperia too?
He's from. You were learned at the Spire or no?
I mean, I would have been to the
Oh.
Spire, right? Because I wanted to train in magic. So,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was on
I would have been to the
Zoroshi.
academy.
Yeah, so Taxian, you would have been, because that's Lesperia also, so you haven't been Van Quee.
And I'm from this, and I'm technically from this
Yeah,
continent.
you're from Lesperia too. Yeah. Bernie, give me a history check as you bite into this churro.
All right. Here comes the nat 1, guys.
Ooh, add that D20. I'm trying to force them.
Yeah. How long
Yeah,
to save
it
it?
tastes amazing, and honestly, you think it tastes better than the ones back at home.
Nice.
How does it hold up to your chosen churros?
Huh. You guys heard of those things?
Everybody has.
Just a young man.
Yeah,
Well, get
there was a
ready for
poster.
only Leviathan churros, because let's just say, might have taken them straight from the business and put my own name there, since I'm in charge of the company now and all.
Yeah, but Chosen's churros are so much catchier. I love their saying. It's Chosen's churros choose you.
Yeah,
choose
well, now
kids,
it's
choose
Leviathan churros. The boldest of them.
All right.
Boldness doesn't rhyme with churros at all.
If
Do you
you
think
eat
you're
it,
gonna
the
come-
flavor is bold.
Are you gonna go with like a Southwest flavor?
They've been
Shouldn't it
very
be like
receptive, and ever
Leviathan's
since we took them
churros,
from
the biggest
Chosen,
churros?
we changed them to
Ooh.
Leviathan.
Yeah,
Jeez.
but why don't you say they're the biggest then?
Because Leviathan is bigger than biggest.
That's true.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a Ranger Ted about a Leviathan?
Of course there is. I have it right here. Oh.
Holy shit!
No. How
And he
much?
whips
How
it
much?
out.
This town's
He
crazy
goes,
about
"Oh,
Ranger
this
Ted."
one is a limited
Yeah,
edition.
this town. It's more Ranger Ted than
He's like-
anything.
This is episode 22, The Wrath of the Leviathan. You see on the cover it says, hold on, I'm pulling up my list. The hard topic is sea monsters and nautical adventures. Ranger Ted receives word of a massive sea creature terrorizing coastal villages. He sets sail with Hoot and a brave crew to confront the legendary Leviathan. As they venture into the deep waters, they face a perilous storm, treacherous waters, and monstrous Leviathan itself. If you were to kind of Bernie, give me a sleight of hand. Let's see how much you can glimpse of it before he takes it away.
Man, I should have got those knives now.
Could have cut out
Bernie,
pieces, full on inserts.
Suck the giant off
Damn
and
it.
get the freaking comic.
You see Part 4, The Legend of the Leviathan. Ted learns about the creature's origins and the possible reasons for its aggressions. And then you see the aftermath. With the Leviathan driven off, the coastal villages are safe once more. Ted reflects on the adventure, understanding the balance between nature and humanity. And then he goes, all right, remember, this is a coveted copy. And he puts it in like a sleeve of protection that looks to be kind of made up of very, very finely ripped leather that has a translucency to it, almost vellum in nature, that kind of sheathes it in a protection barrier.
Like a condom for comic books.
Yep.
We need it. Bernie, suck him off now.
No, he's a child. Instead,
Oh.
What does
May
that
I
even
off-
mean?
it means ask the dominatrix.
Yes. we'll find the dominatrix. She'll explain.
Does a giant hear
What do you
that?
want for it?
Yeah. He's just like,
I'll give you 5 churros.
I hear they're worth 80 gold.
That's too funny.
I hear they're worth 85 gold.
Very valuable. Prices are skyrocketing.
I guess I'd be making a profit if I took him back from you, wouldn't I?
I couldn't possibly know.
Is
Most
Darth
definitely.
holding all the churros?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he only gave you one.
You ate one, and then we still have 5.
I'll tell you what.
I tried to steal one from him, but I don't think I do.
I think you ought to visit Sebastian. That's where I
Okay.
got my copy from.
This guy. Can you tell us more about what do you think about him? Is he just like some comic book nerd? And I point like this guy, and I point to Bernie.
I'd say I'm a big guy.
And
He
with
is. This
that,
dude's probably
I
like
do my
14
best
feet
Ranger
punched
Ted
to you.
pose.
That's pretty good. Give me a performance check.
24.
Boom. That's pretty good though. But even I'm not scared of you like I'm scared of Sebastian. You make a deal with him, you follow through. He's seen and heard things that just make no damn sense till he shows you himself. By then, he done fucked up.
I see and hear things I don't understand all the time.
You might be good friends with him. He's a weird one. Talks about some plane called Slade. Says there's tons dead there. Left
Can walk through
alone.
planes?
I don't know what he talks about. He's a weird one, like I said, but he talks about it enough like he's been someplace. And he goes there frequent. Brings back all kinds of odds and ends for trade. He's a good customer, that one.
Would
Well,
you mind
thanks,
pointing
man.
the way to his shop? Sorry, Bernie. What were you saying?
Just saying thanks, man.
Of course. You enjoy those churros. I'm sure they'll pull you over. You won't be thinking of choosing much longer.
I don't think we will. I don't know the man. Anyways, Sebastian's shop this way.
Down that way where the darkest alley gets shadier, you'll feel a cold crow cawing at you. You'll know he's there then.
Gold Crow.
That's so cool.
That is quite cool.
I make sure to have all my cool zombies around me, so I also feel cool.
Okay.
Damn it, Darth, you make yourself look so cool. How can I be cool like you?
I could teach you how to raise dead.
This is a great idea. We will have to work on that.
You guys head off, and you realize it's along the way, and then deep down, there's like a kind of what would have been a quarry at one point, and then just a steep walkable path through all the treading, and it looks to have some Gastio-like nature. There's a camp here, and you see this individual, Sebastian, sitting there, covered in a kind of cloakish-like nature, but then he pulls off his hood and reveals himself to be quite young, at least seemingly so. Humanoid in nature, but something about him seems off. Before you immediately come into communication with him, what do you wish to do as a team?
Does he look young even to me?
He looks older than you, but younger than Darth and younger than Gil.
Well, I look like dirt, so.
Well, what I'm going to do is use the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Hold on, let me see. I don't think I can do anything crazy, but I think I would just turn to Gil. I would say, seems like this guy is pretty cool, so let's try to be impressive, you know?
Oh, impressive, you say?
Yeah,
Not a
make sure to leave an impression. Is what I'm
That's
trying
what
to
he looks
say.
like as you guys approach.
Let's do it. So I'll start blasting firebolt out of one hand and then firebolt out of the other hand. Presto, some fireworks in front of me, just some sparks. And then just a light spell on just, let's go on Viz's armor, so it just shines.
Got it. You guys give me a performance check when, or whoever's present.
Okay. Not good, but I'll-
Performance at disadvantage.
Nice.
My goodness, man.
Nice.
We are performing.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Whoa. What
We're
the
cooking.
fuck? All right,
We're-
I have
we're
to
born-
see, I
we were
have to see
born to-
Bernie's. So
we were born to be
we'll give
performers.
Bernie a second to come back. I'm gonna go use the restroom. This is mind blowing. You
Bernie's
guys'
gonna-
performances are just nuts.
I seriously
Bring up for this
considering.
grave.
I'm seriously considering next time we get a level up, picking like the skilled feat, so I can get better performance.
That's actually a really good idea. That would be pretty
If-
sick.
Like
Why
only, I mean,
not?
if
I'm
we
not doing anything else. Let's do it.
yeah, if we're sticking with it, I'm down to get it. Because if you already have proficiency, then you can get expertise, and so you're going to be like, oh, because
I
you're
can even
Bladesinger,
take
so you
that.
do have it.
Oh, it is my expertise.
Oh, you have
If I take-
proficiency. Yeah. But
If I
you
take a
can get
dip
it.
in rogue, what else can I can't get the expert, right?
You have to
you
be.
need a couple.
Hold on. Let's find out. Because it's
do
the
have-
multi-class is different than.
Oh. That's still
Uh,
look. Worth looking. Let's say I were to take rogue, which I am able to take. That's nice. Let's see what I get. Proficiency expertise?
There you go. That'd be pretty sick.
Is performance 1? It is. I can do expertise and performance. It might be worth taking a dip.
That's pretty cool. That might be. I mean, I bet you get other good stuff that you might be able to use as like a blade singer, but I'm not really 100% sure.
Yeah, that would be pretty fucking
Bernie, you
cool.
ever come back?
Not yet. He's
Not
probably.
yet.
Sometimes you got to take a big piss, you know.
Guess so.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
We were just talking about Gil taking a dip in Rogue so he can get expertise in performance because we're like, it turns out we're performers now.
I think that's
You
genius.
guys are so good. It's crazy.
That might have to happen. It's pretty good.
And I was like, I could take a feat to get and take like there's like a performer feat, I think, or
Yeah,
like
there is,
actor.
yep.
Stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
There is, yeah.
Yeah, man.
because I don't think I would leave Wizard, but I would take a feat to do it probably.
Yeah. Well, since I already took a dip in Warlock at this point, highest level I get is 19. I can't get to 20, so I might as well just 18's fine.
What's going on here? Discussing
Make
world
a performance
power.
check.
Really
Please
good on
make
performance.
please make a performance check.
I rolled a nat 20. He rolled a 25, so no pressure.
You need to use those inspirations, sir.
I'm going to use it right here.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Hey, 14's not bad.
Exactly what we expected.
You
I
know,
had a
14
+8 on performance and an
He's a kid.
additional possible +20.
Oh my god, dude.
It's like when a kid's like a good for child actor, you know? We're like, damn, he's okay, you know? I'm
Okay,
sure he'll be
I'm
good.
adding it.
Oh, still.
Yeah, and you just barely made it.
There you go. You joined the group
Nice
forcefully.
done, dude.
Forcefully.
A force 21.
As you guys approach Sebastian here, which you guys should be able to see, correct?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. It does look like
Um,
Marty, kind of.
it does.
He looks at you guys all and he smiles, which seems almost rare for him. And as he does, he makes the comment, I've only seen 3 souls do what you all just completed. They're all dead now, but they lived amazing lives. I'm sure you all have the same opportunities. Why do I feel like you came looking for me?
Because we did.
You're very astute.
I've seen a
Now
lot.
that we're here, we could get your help. We need several items that you can provide.
Ranger tents.
That's right.
Magic ink. And if you know anything about being really cool, we're trying to improve our image.
Yep, all those things. Yes.
I don't really care if I'm cool, but Ranger tents.
I
Maybe like a butt club or something that would hurt my anus.
can
Please
show you my immediate
ignore
offering as I search for my Ranger Teds. I think I might have 2 rare copies here. As he looks through his stuff.
Thunderball.
Dude. Rare copies of Ranger Ted. That's perfect.
Do you think they're rare because they got like canceled? they're like really insensitive. They're like really insensitive.
Did you just assume the gender of that Minotaur?
Yeah, or it's like when a TV show accidentally, like they filmed it months before, and then like a real life tragedy happens, and then they have to have like a disclaimer at the beginning of the episode. They're like, "Hey,
This wasn't planned.
this wasn't planned. Sorry."
It's real fucked up for all of us.
Ranger Ted only smokes Dro's best.
Yeah,
I like the assumed gender of a Minotaur. I think that's pretty genius.
That's good.
yeah.
So these are Sebastian's special items. And then he goes, looks like I got 2 available for you. These are never printed, but yet in hand.
Yet.
Though they're not
Wow.
printed, they are printed and they are in hand, but they are not numbered. And they are as
Oh my
authentic
God.
as can be.
What
Thank
are you
you.
asking for these masterpieces?
A deal.
We can pay you in churros.
Yeah, we have 5 churros.
Darth, give me a churro, man.
We can
Stop
offer him a
keeping all of
nipple.
them.
All right, we've got 5 churros and 2 nipples.
Dude, damn it. Okay, I can do it.
And we might have money, but it depends on
Oh,
if
money.
that's not good
Yes,
enough.
if you want money, we can just do money. That'd be a lot easier.
Also, what's that Thunderball? Whoa.
Oh, that's almost for a word, but it pulls out a marble that's just completely rich and yellow and almost lively on the inside. He's like, you kind of throw it, and on impact, it'll thunderball.
Do you want the cool sword?
Oh my god, guys, I
would
can
love
do
to know
2.
about all these items. These look cool. Cane sword sounds amazing to me.
It looks like an old man's cane, and it is hidden for a sheath for a beautiful silver-bladed sword that is kind of treated as a finesse weapon. And it being silvered, it would basically like a werewolf, that kind of thing. It breaks through those kind of such barriers.
Might
of
I
natural
try
conditions.
your cane sword?
You may test its weight. It's a little heavier than your typical bronze, but it is silvered, and that's where the weight is. Just along the tips.
Nope, that's not. I'm not attacking him. Sorry. I was just trying to read my rapier. I think I have a finesse weapon on purpose, but I don't remember.
I mean, it makes sense. You're proficient with it, so there's a good chance that the cane sword would totally be good for great for your character.
Oh, perfect. It's also finesse weapon. It's lovely. Might I have this sword?
Yes, for a price, of course. That one I think I was offering at 150 gold. It's a steal when you think about it. Silver like that usually runs around 800.
Garth, can you stick your hand in this?
Yes, but
We're
maybe
all acting like little kids. Mommy, can you buy it for me?
maybe I think we
Can I
can,
have
but
one, please?
let's talk to him. Maybe we can get like a bulk deal if we're gonna get a lot of stuff today. So let's just put it in a pile, and
In the
we can
pile,
go.
please. On top of those books, perhaps.
So right now you're at 150.
How much more do we have in Viz?
It's a lot.
9,500.
You guys have
Yeah.
like a shit ton, yeah.
It's more. It's
Scary.
like it was in a no. It was in the it was
Like 9,000 or something like that. Crazy.
9,000. But we spent like 500 just now, so we're like in the 8,000s.
Somewhere. There's a number.
That number doesn't make any sense to Bernie. It sounds just like infinite money.
Infinite money.
Sebastian kind of listens to your guys' interests, and so far is offering you guys at this. He does.
I want the Thunderball.
All right. Well, that's going to be another 100.
Is it
Thunderball
reusable?
It does have 3 uses currently, but he leans forward. Can I tell you a secret? You promise you won't tell?
Yeah.
It's from the future. We call it Ender. These little suckers. They're like fireflies when you first meet them, and we stick them into this ball-like device. Once they're trapped, it's practically impossible to get them back out. But if you use them too much, they burn out. So just use it enough to keep them capable of recharging. And I think you'll be all right.
Cool. Bernie thinks he's a little crazy, I think.
Ooh, back away.
He does give off this very kind of himself as if he is not from this present. He looks way too modern. His getup looks like he's prepared for some kind of desert-like biome, something harsh, something tough. His leathers look like they're created from creatures that you've never witnessed that could even wear such skins. And he has this weird skull amulet in the center that shows to Darth that he is a necromancer. But Darth, give me an Arcana check at advantage.
he's a man of culture.
Is Dro gonna be upset if we don't buy him the auto lighter? I'm just imagining him being like, I need to light all my blunts. Auto
That's why I
light.
put it in there. And then he's not here.
We'll look at it. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe we'll buy it just
I
because
was
he
like,
would
Joe,
buy it if we were here.
Put something for him to bite on, like he needs a bite for these kind of episodes. And I was like, I got this. Darth, very nice. You realize that these items in his possession are mute. But when he is not touching them or interacting with them, the arcane senses come off. This man himself has no magical aura or hue. Yet something about him screams necromancer. Even you give off an aura because you use the Fey Res itself to cast. This man looks as if he absent of such.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Your magic is strange.
Yes. Well, like I said, that thunderball's from the future. So is that silver sword. Pretty much all of these items are. So am I.
What's it like? Is there still corpses in the future?
There are more than you'd imagine, and you'd think that they'd be beneficial to you now, but really, all I ever hear are their memories. At least those I choose to give me company while I pick the bodies to present to you these unique wares.
How does Ranger Ted end?
I knew you were familiar. Give me an insight check, Bernie.
All right. I'm historically great with these. Oh,
Nice.
oh,
Right.
He looks
Insight's
at you, and you feel as if he's speaking to your soul. You know, Ranger Ted disappears for a while. And it was a real letdown because during that absence, a lot of turmoil occurred, and there was nowhere to run. Repeats did not fill that void. But then he returned, and I thought it was weird that he was so much younger. I guess we'll see where he goes now.
Oh shit.
dude.
whoa! I don't know that Bernie would know how to react to that though.
No, you just feel like he's
Other than
telling
just,
you
like-
with intent, like he's purposefully passing along some crazy kind of wisdom that you absorb, but like a sponge as a child, but you don't grasp until later down the line when it hits you.
Yeah,
It's like
fair.
Yeah, it's like a blurry thought, but it's there. You now have a base inkling for development.
Oh shit!
He goes, I often visit this place called the Slade. He looks at Darth. You'd enjoy it. I usually raise the dead to tell me how they died. It's never there. They just end up there. When an era collapses, those who passed in it just get deposited there as if it's some kind of storage. The entire loots and gold and treasures with them. I don't trade and take your gold because I need it. If I didn't, I'd be putting in an imbalance in this timeline. That would not be fair of me.
Can you bring me some of the corpses from this place?
That would be an extremely high fee because they're heavy, bodies and all. And then, of course, if you want quality, there's plenty of grunts of the like that just died as prisoners or uses for war. But then there's generals and kings and royalty that if you could use them for, say, ransoms or disposals of families that are searching for the lost that don't know where they were, then that would fetch me a pretty penny of other influences, say, a network of sorts.
Listen, no offense. You're clearly a very cool man, Sebastian. But God, this city has a lot of homeless people. We don't need to be buying bodies.
That's such a good point. Well,
I always offer quality, of course.
I perhaps not now, Sebastian, but I will keep that in mind.
I was
We
about
like
to
quantity.
say, out of game,
We're
this
more of
guy's
the
pretty
buffet
fucking
type.
cool.
Yeah, that's why we had to perform. We had to impress him. We didn't want to look like idiots coming in here like we don't know what we're doing.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
killed that. You did great. Definitely impressed him coming in. He goes, but with the items, any curiosities with the auto lighter, sleep gas, or oil of Taggart?
Do you mind describing this oil of Taggart to us? And Dro's just like down low on all of us, like tugging on it. Hey! We need that auto lighter. I don't remember how to do the voice.
We need the other lighter.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We need the auto lighter. The lighter must be. Nah, I can't do it. You do it. You got this.
it's so good because it's both an auto and a lighter.
I'll add that on. Let's say 75 gold. I just polished it.
And
Well,
this
he's
the
gonna-
oil
he's-
like
Pat him on the head.
He's going to get it pretty dirty pretty soon. So it being you could have saved yourself some time and just not polish.
Too late. 75. But we'll see where we end up on the discount. That oil
And
of
then-
Taggart is quite unique. You see, let's just say that there's these. It's almost impossible to call them oozes in Ender, but for your grasp of understanding, or else it'd cause you to go mad, we'll call them oozes. This is the living dead aspect of them. When you adhere it to something of organic nature, it naturally awakens its nerves to consume, but it has no mind or neuralink in it. So otherwise, once it consumes the organic, it'll just sit there like a tar trap until something steps on it that is organic, in which it can then latch onto. It's very easy to collect when you know what you're looking for, but let's just say I took this off a living one that I combated. It's much easier to get at a right angle and collect in a falling jaw than it is scraping it off of a floor while it's trying to consume you.
So, if someone were to say, slather it between their butt cheeks,
It would
would
create
adhere?
an uncomfortable opening that would slowly reach to a point of certain painful death.
Oh, painful. Perhaps we need this, gentleman. What do you think?
no. Why
Just-
don't oh
I'll get puppy dog eyes to mommy dearest to Dark.
I go.
Okay,
We
persuasion.
need some.
Yeah.
Please.
So what I'll say is, do you think you're being very cool right now? Is this? Do you think that he's
No.
gonna think we're cool?
I'm good. As I'm like with my papers. No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Well, in case
Trying to be
you
cool
change your
versus
mind on the
expert.
parasitic
Great.
oil, it's available. If you wanted everything inclusive, including the sleep gas, I'd say employ me for 950 gold. I'll bring you a body of tier 3 to 5. That's some quality, I'd say. I'll give you a menu to understand it all later if you really are interested, Necromancer. Once your stomach proves up to it, I'll bring you there. But it's not what you think it is. Definitely no Candyland.
yeah, we're rich. Let's hire this guy.
Yes, if that includes the Ranger Teds, you have yourself a goddamn deal.
I'll even throw in a new one every time I meet you again.
Darth.
Darth, I know I'm not being cool, but come on.
Is he awake right now?
I don't know.
He fell asleep at the wheel.
I don't know what happened to him. By the way, which Ranger Ted were you gonna go for? The Heart of the Terrasque or the Lost Scrolls of Amnara?
I don't want the Trask one, but it's I don't know what the Amnar, I think. What do you guys like? Or Bernie, since Darth's not here.
I think for me, I would say the Lost Scrolls of the Armanara.
Oh, nice.
Sounds
Fancy.
cool.
Okay. All right. Now we got 2 votes in. Stan, get the final vote. Trask or Scrolls? Oh. Then he's
One
out.
foot in and the other foot out.
We give him 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8,
7, 6,
We're gonna get
5,
all the stuff. We're gonna get this
4,
guy's out, get a
3,
dead body, and we
2,
get one of the rainbows. That's
1.
ball.
Looks like Scrolls is gonna win.
Oh,
Take
he
you-
popped in. I hear him.
Oh yeah, we hear you. Nice. Trask or Scrolls? And
Oh.
he's gone.
We heard him. He can type, perhaps.
There are solar flares going on. What the?
If it's getting him, we're next.
What about this time round?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I just must be my headphones were being shitty, so I'll just switch to not headphones. Yeah, I said Tarask.
Got it.
Trask. We got 2 for Trask.
Okay,
Bernie.
but also
Who wants both?
Darth has
And the 950
votes
gold. Yeah, I
from-
was saying the 950 is good.
Okay.
I go over to Viz and I pulled 950 gold out of him, and I cast Presto on it to make it smell like a Leviathan churro.
Ooh, nice. Smart.
And I handed it
That's cool, right? That's very cool, don't you think? Huh?
That's,
That's pretty cool.
ironic. You know, this churro chain ends up going into a monopoly war and ends up becoming owned by some kind of kobold.
good for them.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's annoying, but he's there somewhere.
Churros. Those sound disgusting.
Well, there's not much to feed in Ender, so I don't know if they're actually in business or just carry the title.
Never can trust CEOs. They always switch in and out, it seems, for every business.
Ain't that
When
true?
it's lucrative, you never know how liquidated things get. So which scroll was it you were eyeing? I mean, sorry, which comic? I can't give you both. That'd be an imbalance in power.
We had a vote or equal votes for both, but just out of game, there was a precedent set a couple games ago that Darth, with his skeletons, has incremental voting power under democracy, and
That's right.
so he actually can. I don't remember what the exact amount was, where it was like 1 1/4 or one
That's right.
something
Yeah.
per. Yeah, so he has a deciding factor.
And do you want me to flip a coin for him?
No, it's Darth who has that. I mean,
Oh, Darth has the factor. Oh, so do you favor all Tarask?
I
at
mean,
that point,
Dro automatically
Yeah,
has double
Tarask.
votes.
Tarask.
or- Okay, Tarask.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tarask it is then. Doodle. So, as you glimpse the Tarask, 1 second, I gotta pull that one.
Dro has auto double, and Darth has growing voting power.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. The heart of the Tarask. Ranger Ted hears whispers of the legendary Tarask awakening from its ancient slumber. As the monstrous creature emerges, it threatens to obliterate everything in its path. Ted must find a way to stop the unstoppable beast, discovering the secrets of its creation and the one thing that can bring it down. The hard topics of this comic are the Tarask and epic beasts. There are a total of 9 chapters. Which 2 do you wish to glean at this time?
The first 2?
Bernie.
Which ones have the prettiest pictures? That's the ones that Bernie would want to look at.
Yeah.
Oh, I just figured Darth would have the say here.
Oh,
He
okay.
was.
Oh,
the one
I
who-
mean, I think Bernie. I've grown to enjoy. I want to see Bernie happy, so if Bernie has a preference, he can.
Oh, we picked the
Um,
scrolls.
the 4th and the 8th.
Okay. So, the 4th is The Journey. Ted and his team venture deep into the wilderness, tracking the Tarask's movements and searching for clues about the heart of the Tarask. Along the way, they face lesser beasts, treacherous terrain, and lingering fear of the encountering the Tarask itself, as danger awaits. And 8, The Aftermath. With the defeat, the land begins to recover from the devastation that they all brought upon it. Ted ensures that the heart is safeguarded so that the Tarask can never rise again.
Whoa. Guys, if we ever get in a fight with a Tarrasque, we gotta grab its heart.
I don't know how easy that will be, but it's certainly something we can try.
Ranger Ted did it. We can do it.
I want to do it. Let's do this.
Well,
Yeah.
Does it have a map on it?
I didn't
Wouldn't
see.
matter. But
It has plenty of pictures, which I'll, as you guys are unlocking them, I didn't work on the pictures for everything yet. So these are now priorities.
right. Beauty. That's amazing. Bernie, I know what story you're going to be reading me to sleep tonight. Hmm? Yes? Hmm?
I think that you just need to fall asleep, and then tomorrow I can read you one.
Another beautiful
Sebastian
day.
goes, well then, since I'm in service, Necromancer, what kind of power do you wish to command? Those I bring back will also bring back half of their natural abilities. Call it a perk.
Maybe someone small and sneaky. Or perhaps someone who can also cast spells. I don't know. Usually I just get what I get, and I don't make a fit, but...
Oh, Darth. Hey, man, I've been working on something that I think you might think is cool.
Okay.
Watch this. And boom.
Some
show 'em up.
shadows.
Oh, cool. Holy shit.
Wow, what
Yeah.
did you name him?
And I summon the. I guess it's the same. It's just a monstrosity. The
Wow.
Shadow Spear.
Oh, you got
Yeah,
the
eh?
descriptions working again. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was tweaking with it, but that's sick. I did not know you could do that. That's terrifying. Now I have to have that availability.
That's pretty cool.
What have you named your monstrosity?
This is Shadow. Like he it looks like he's made out of shadow, bro. Like
Yeah.
Shadow.
That's pretty cool.
Sebastian is very impressed with this.
See,
Yeah.
we told you we were cool.
Perhaps you guys might actually survive the Slade
I have
as you develop.
the Shadow come over to me, and then I just start like petting him. Who's a good Shadow? Who's a good Shadow?
Yeah. I told Sebastian someone sneaky, someone cast some spells or something. Get someone with a unique ability maybe would be cool.
Yeah, I could do that. We'll talk. I have ways of communicating. Take this for now. And he hands you like a little stone.
Oh, okay.
It's very polished and it's very dark. It's almost obsidian-like, but you can't tell. It does not seem natural of this plane. And then his is white, almost as if it was a yin-yang opposite, but just solid white, just like yours is also. Does not seem natural from this plane. As you hold it, you can hear his thoughts as he forces them to you. Don't worry. I'm not invasive. I can't read yours. I can only speak to you while this is on your person. Don't lose it. At the very least, leave it with someone who will listen to me when I reach out.
I put it. I hold on to it. I don't put invis. I'm gonna be clear.
Got it.
So I'll put should I just add like a...
I'll add the item.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll build it. But basically, they're like speaking stones that you could only go one way with them. And then you guys do get all 5 items. I'll build those and add those out. But basically, the cane sword is literally a rapier +2 if you wanted to make it simple. That's silvered, so it ignores the magical, non-magical effects that creatures may hold if you attack them with this weapon. Autolighter is it's a 2 featured item that I'll also inform Dro of, but it is basically a excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Blessings,
It is.
blessings
Thank
upon your house.
it is a little lighter device that, where pointed, it casts create bonfire up to a size of their choosing that can range from as small as a kind of marble to as large as a full 5x5 fire. And then the second feature of it allows it to act like a flare torch. It gives off flaring, like kind of like a flare light, but it does not cast anything on fire, nor is it harmful. And then the Thunderball is literally a discoverable usage. It's a futuristic item that is not from this plane. It is from the era of Ender, and it is basically their era, their world's fireflies that have pretty much kind of absorbed a heavy concentration of Feyrez. And while stored in this unique kind of completely sealed marble and capsule, it kind of uses their energy, but because they're living creatures, they somehow regenerate it. Though if you use too much, which is based off of a percentage roll when you cast with it, then you could accidentally expunge it for good. And then the sleep gas is a canister. The canister itself can be refilled, but you have to find the right ingredients to do so. It's like a Back to the Future recycling machine that allows it to kind of recreate a sleeping gas canister. It works very similar to the sleep spell itself. However, its HP threshold starts at 450. And then the oil of Taggart is a corrosive, small, non mind capable, basically zero intelligent, kind of flesh eater, bacteria like sticky thing that whatever you put it on that has any kind of organic nature to it will overall consume and destroy.
It's pretty cool.
So yeah, some futuristic things. Otherwise, he promises you guys some body services. Basically, Darth, you'll get a menu that might have a lot of options, might have limited options, and each one will tell its own story, how they died, what they last did, their highlights, and their upbringings. Basically, an entire character sheet with the details of who they once were and what their demise was, and you get to decide what you're bringing into the team. They will act like a spawn. They act and behave in the way that they are read on the sheets. Otherwise, they listen to you and obey you until they die. Or you switch them, or just whatever the fuck might happen. If they ever break out from your control, they eventually wander back off into the Slade realm, somehow, some way, unknown. So, otherwise, what do you guys do next?
Armorer.
Yeah, can we
To the armor.
find some
Bastion, we will be seeing you soon.
Yeah, you're really cool, Bastion. Good to meet you.
Thanks. I hope you guys have a good time. And here's one more thing. And he tosses you guys a pouch. On the pouch, it has peppers and a dog nose on it, with a little kind of circle with a cross through.
Weird.
Oh, killing treats.
Not necessarily. It's dog pepper. If you're not familiar with it, when you're running from creatures that use their senses to track you, throw a little bit of this in the air, and it'll throw off their senses, making it harder, if not completely negate your sense trail and prevent them from tracking you further on. You don't have to use much. A pinch goes a long way.
Genius.
Pretty cool.
Thank you.
That happens
And
to
with
us
that
a lot,
long
actually.
sword,
So
I
that
hold up my forehead and bow. Was that
So
cool,
you-
Darth? Did that look cool?
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Excellent.
He goes, otherwise, I don't know a good armor here, as I myself would never use this era's. You guys look great. Anyways, let me head out and work on that order. I have a job now, after all. It always feels good to be busy. And he turns around, and as he does, this like shadow just washes over him, and he vanishes.
When we walk away, I give some of those like excited punches to like Bernie and Darth. Could you believe he really liked us? Even after I jizzed all over the place, he didn't care. He still thought we were really cool.
Things are working. Things are really looking up for us, guys.
Yes. Yes. Things are
Okay.
coming up. What's our burning carnival name?
They're coming up.
The Burning Man.
The Burning Man.
They're coming up, Burning Man.
I don't
Beautiful.
remember what it was originally.
Do you think? Okay. Two things. He didn't know about any armor, so he's still got to find that. And we did not see any dominatrixes for Bernie.
Damn it. We need to teach Bernie about the finer things in life.
I thought he was a dominatrix.
No. Close, but no.
It did feel a little like I was getting dominated. Oh, it felt good.
Yeah. I'm glad that he's finally another guy that gets how important corpses are. You know, that's a. I always feel like I'm taking crazy pills when I'm around you guys because you're like, oh, just corpses. You already have 7. It's like you don't get it,
What
guys.
do you need another corpse for, really? You have 7.
You
Yeah, I mean,
sound
dude,
so
look, you
stupid
could make
right
this
now.
shadow. Like, look at this shadow. He's so cool.
I mean, I can animate objects. Do you just want more things? I can get you more things.
No. They've got to have. It's important that they used to be people.
Well, Darth, I don't understand, man. Why, like, you want to surround yourself with people who already died? Like, you want people who already died to like try to save you? Like, they already died.
I believe in second chances.
You shouldn't.
All right.
Look, Bernie, after you're gone, you'll thank me. Well, you won't thank me because you won't be able to talk, but you'll be around. So,
Like this here.
like this.
With the dead yet.
I don't know, old man. I'm pretty sure you're gonna die before I do. You're like ancient.
Yep.
Wait. What? Wait. He's ancient. He's like 10, 20 years younger than me.
Oh yeah, man. I got really bad news for you.
No.
Does your back
No.
hurt?
You mean you've got really good news for him because he's going to get to work for me soon.
I love how it hurts so much.
Oh no! Ew! Guys, let's just go to bed and then like, what time is it, by the way?
It's late.
There's an armor
You
guy
guys
somewhere.
should definitely close up shop for the
Okay.
evening and wake up for the armor in the morning.
Yeah, let's go to bed and then like get some cool armor tomorrow. Oh my god! And then tomorrow, Darth, tomorrow we get to rip those things off, man. No matter what he says.
Yeah, no matter what he says, we're going to rip him off. Doesn't
no
matter how
what he
he's like.
says.
Give us explicit permission.
Yes,
Darth,
please.
Darth, can you
Oh.
drop a contract real quick? Just make him sign it.
Yeah. Yeah. Also,
You know how I love signing contracts.
Beautiful. I love another contract. Here we go.
Watch him wake up with the same fucking fetish tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be great.
That
That would be very convenient, actually.
So, Darth, are you really
Wait,
prepping this?
go to
or was it
it.
just rhetorical? I don't, he disappeared on us. Yeah, you guys can go to the stowaway. That's the closest one.
Stow away. Stow away.
Cool. Darth is with us in spirit.
He's here.
Yeah.
Wait, but he's not
He's
talking.
trying to
Oh,
talk,
your
I
man
think.
is not happy today.
He's buggy.
All right.
There you go.
Nice. There we are, yeah.
Stowaway
Well, we
has
heard
a
him
chief
once,
owner.
and then he's gone.
That's true. I only got one sentence.
Yeah, we got an all right. It was more like a word.
Yeah. It's more like a
Maybe a period. Tough to call it a
Stan,
sentence.
where you at? Come on, Stan. Talk to me, baby.
Just let your girl hear the whole weirdness of your buddies. I mean, it's okay. It's gonna have to just happen sooner or later.
So we're sleeping? You're gonna roll me a D50?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll say you
I'll
guys
take
get
it.
easy rooms. The
still
tiefling
can't
welcomes
hear
you
you,
guys.
Stan.
Ah, welcome, welcome. Please, I have rooms prepared. 23.
23, you say? I don't actually know what it is, so let's look. Do. 23. I'm a devout follower of X God, so you'll just have to pick a god because I don't know any of the gods. Of who?
Chosen.
Of Chosen? Oh, Chosen! That's great!
We still can't hear you, Stan.
Aw. Devout follower of Chosen.
How does Chosen feel about nipple ripping?
I don't know. I don't think I care for nipple ripping, though.
It doesn't matter. We have a contract.
We have a contract. Oh. It's passing the word of Chosen to everyone. This will be good. Oh my gosh, and we'll go by the churro place. I will have, like, words.
That's a heretic.
How dare you? Chosen churros are the one and only churro.
Oh man, can't
Any
hear
luck,
Stan.
Come on, bro. Oh, it's cool. It's like 1 a.m. I get it. It's cool. It's cool. Everything breaks down at 1 a.m.
Sometimes.
Oh, it went green for a second.
Syllable.
So,
Add a syllable.
here, while we're waiting for him, here's your basic summaries and expectations for the chosen religion. The founding myth that you live by. The chosen religion centers around the legendary half-orc Marge, who founded the Chosen Churro franchise. Marge's journey from humble beginnings to creating a beloved empire is celebrated as a tale of perseverance, creativity, and community spirit. The faith was born from the belief that Marge was chosen by the gods to bring joy and unity through the creation of the perfect churro. Core tenets: perseverance and hard work, creativity and innovation, community and sharing, resilience in adversity, respect for all. While the giant's death is a part of the religion's history, Chosen promotes respect and understanding for all beings. Followers believe in seeking peaceful resolutions and building bridges rather than harboring grudges. It is a known fact that the giants, known as Leviathan Churros, have recently hijacked the Chosen Churro franchise due to a lack of followers in its regional startup, being taken over by the giant clowns there. Your practices and rituals: churro making ceremonies, festival of the first churro, acts of
Preservation of
generosity,
nipples.
Marge's day of reflection, pilgrimage to the original chosen churro shop. And then the leadership and structure is the churro masters. The spiritual leaders known as the churro masters guide the community in both religious practices and churro making techniques. They are chosen based on their dedication, wisdom, and culinary skills. The Council of Bakers, a council that oversees the organization of festivals, rituals, and community support initiatives. They ensure the teachings and values of the chosen are upheld. And then Marge's Hair, a symbolic title given to individuals who demonstrate exceptional commitment to the principles of chosen. Marge's Hair is seen as a living embodiment of Marge's spirit and values. They are what you would call a religion of culinary arts and community values that once started with personal growth.
Peaceful resolutions. That's going to be hard.
Good luck.
Yep, I'm excited.
But you believe a good meal always comes to peace.
Morning, fellow followers of the greatest god there is.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh damn.
Immediately upon waking, I rip off one of the fucking things off of his
Disadvantage.
Jesus. All right.
Give me a.
I'm gonna imagine Stan does the same,
see
even though I
how
can't hear
smooth
him.
it goes.
Disadvantage. Oh no!
Then a sleight of hand from Bernie.
I scream very, very loud. I don't know if you guys actually want to hear me scream, but I
Yes,
scream
Darth
very loud.
says he
Oh,
also
Darth
rips
also
it off.
ripped off the other one? No!
Yeah.
No!
Sleight of hand for you too, Darth.
One of them's coming off.
Screaming bloody murder. Just screaming.
Good morning. That's what I yell while I rip it off.
What is wrong with you?
We're
We're looking for a sleight of hand.
Do my nipples stay attached?
Very nice, very not bad. We're gonna find out, Darth, if your PC works, you can do a sleight of hand, sir. Otherwise,
Losing nips.
Gilroy, you were hoping for a
Well,
good night's rest.
It
You had
was.
3 points of exhaustion.
You were
You
getting
are now back at 3.
Back at
You take a immediate damage that Bernie can roll, which is 3d12.
3d12 from both of you?
Well, it depends on what Darth would roll for sleight of hand.
Oh, he
You
got
rolled
a
a
12.
12.
Oh, 12. Oh, I didn't see it. Damn, where'd you guys see that? I didn't load up mine.
Oh, he's
he's
rolling
typing
it.
it.
Oh, got it. Perfect. So that's going to be 2d12 for him and 3d12 for Bernie.
What a roll, baby.
15 plus.
Woo, 15.
And then
That nip
Not
is
bad,
gone,
man.
baby.
That's not
I don't understand the
bad.
roll.
Yeah. Out of 36, you gave me the lower. You gave me the low end of that half. That's pretty good. Doing good.
Oh,
I'm
he's
feeling
starting.
good.
Okay.
Well, not
You
really feeling
go
good.
ahead and Bernie, roll
I feel
another
like-
2d12 for Darth.
I think he rolled. No, he didn't.
I think he said he was restarting his computer.
I'm like rolling on the ground is what I'm doing. Oh, hey. He got it. He's got his 2d12s. Only 7. Thank you, sir. That's a good
All
one.
right. So you lose a full nipple and then a fraction fifth of the other one, as Darth doesn't rip it nearly as ruthless as Bernie does.
That's my nipple.
You look and you're just like, it actually kind of looks nice. It's so smooth and flush. It's almost like a perfect sand rip off, and you're just like, this is oddly comforting at a brief moment of shock.
And then Bernie takes the contract that he signed and sticks it on his bloody nipple. And just puts
There
it
you
there.
Boom.
There you go,
And it starts
buddy.
to thrust
Just
out
like
of the
you
blood.
asked us to promise.
In the name of Chosen, why would you do this to me? I'm your friend. Why? Why?
Read the contract, man. You begged us. You signed.
My hand's like shaking as I read the contract. Yeah, I remember. Take it away.
You're welcome, man. So you're gonna buy breakfast?
Oh, bye. Just leave. Just take the fucking underwear off me. What the hell am I wearing? They're squeezing my
I'm not touching that, man.
Yeah, so eventually I'll get it off. And we'll all go downstairs. and
Light
I
a
will
hand
be
with
holding
disadvantage. Let's
ice
see how
cubes
difficult it is.
on my nipples.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What am I doing at disadvantage?
Sleight of hand. This is why you
Sleight of-
kept the point of exhaustion, because you didn't take
Everything's
anything
at
off.
disadvantage forever. Oh no, I can't get
Yeah.
it off.
It's rough. Go ahead and give me 4d12 of inflicted wounds from unattaching these things.
Awesome.
It's painful as you are like, oh, nice.
Oh,
nice.
what a roll,
Good.
dude. Wow.
Good save.
That's when
But-
you roll well. Well, that was good.
You just feel all like the blood rushing back, and it's painful, but you man it up. You're like, without this practice, you would not be able to, but you handle it very well.
You're ready for me.
After I do that, like I slap that on, I see him doing better. I'm just gonna cure wounds on him.
Okay,
Oh,
how much
thank
is that?
you.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can. You
Oh,
shape
yeah.
water to cool your balls or what?
Yeah, I shape a
I
lot
heal
of
you 8.
ice out of my blood so that I can now hold ice cubes on my balls and my nips.
Got
I
it.
heal you 8.
Oof, rough.
Thank you, sir.
Cool.
And then I like, as a kid, I just like look at you and I'm like, Gil, get your life together, dude. And then I run away.
Chosen could see me now.
I was gonna ask if Gil before we went to bed, but it's fine if it would be in the morning. But I was wondering if Gil would want to learn how to animate dead as one of the spells as a spell that I could teach him. I don't know if he knows that
Yeah.
already.
Can we just do that? Just teach each other?
You technically could. It does take time, but it's not
Yeah.
impossible.
Yeah, you have to copy it from my book and study it and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Okay, let's start with some
I
Arcana
was in
checks.
pain last night.
Let's see how much you pay attention.
Well, that's right. I was exhausted though, so I don't know how good I'll do. Oh, hey,
That's
I'm
pretty
still
good.
okay. I like
Yeah,
the pain. It's all easy at that point.
you're able to focus on the study, and you are now initiating. What was the spell? Darth?
It was animate dead.
Animate. Ooh, Bernie understands too.
I should
Bernie,
probably
what
roll at a
spell is it that you think we're
disadvantage.
talking about?
Yeah, I should probably roll at a disadvantage where I'm just like thinking
Go for it.
you guys are talking about some random
But-
ass shit.
But yeah, I think it's like
You've
I
got
think
a
it's a-
lot of random heads
get
to
it.
read.
I think it's like
anyways.
I think it's like at least an hour for each level of the spell.
That's
or
good.
something like that. But
Well, let's just copy it.
yeah, that's just a copy.
Yeah, and then the cost. But yeah, I'll give you guys my version because it's way more easier. But it does have its own thing. But anyways, nonetheless, you guys begin initiating this educational thing. By the way, since you guys never really keep companions around because you're so lethal and you kind of just use undead things, you could use how you're kind of teaching each other. If you guys ever have companions capable of casting as NPCs that you guys do control, you could teach them your spells. Like they had like 7 rat folk that unfortunately many of them died, and now there were 2 left. They taught them mending. They taught them cure wounds. But it took them like 4 or 5 sessions and a lot of rolls, but they did eventually succeed. In teaching these companions, which came in clutch for the moments that they did live through. But yeah, you can totally empower your companions. I mean, one group is building a
Teach
menagerie.
class.
Yeah, they could. So those are always options. Those are, definitely natural things that happen as you travel with a pack, etc. But nonetheless, if you guys want, we can wrap it there since there was a
That sounds good.
smaller group.
I'm already
and
rolling on the
you
ground.
guys definitely got your items at least done. I'll go ahead and load up all those details to you guys soon, and I'm sure you'll be happy with your purchases and exchanges. You met one new NPC and a few interesting sellable, vendors. Otherwise, we will see what comes up of it when Duro returns and one preaches the chosen in next session.
I liked
And
our
we will
shopping.
have some
That was
bagpipes.
fun.
Yeah, it was cool. We got a lot of stuff.
Still fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
We got to meet
All right.
Sebastian.
Until
See you
next time.
We're fashionable.
And, yeah, I'll see you then, Evil Knievel's. Later.
All right, awesome.
Later.
Next time, one nipple less, but we'll still make it happen.
Bring all of you, even if it's a part.
All right, night, dude.